All right, and we are recording. So, hello, I'm Inazuna, and this is Alex. Uh,
Wait, what? This is news to me?
I'm sorry. No, I'm Alex, and he's Inazuna. Right, I had it backwards.
Okay, that's much better. That's much better.
All right, so both of us are big fans of Digimon, and I figured, let's just go ahead and rank all the Digimon evolutions. I found this tier list on the tier list maker thing, and we're going to each say where we would put it, and then we're going to try to find a happy medium where we can both agree, okay, let's just put it here. And we're going to start things off with Bodamon here, baby form of Agumon.
Honestly, like all the baby forms and the baby forms and the in training forms, I'm just like, I don't give a shit.
So would you say meh or indifferent?
I'd say indifferent. None of them are bad designs. Some of them are actually kind of fucking adorable, like Tentamons.
Yeah,
But I just don't care about them either way.
All right, so I was going to say that, like, for the baby forms, because we never really see them, I was going to say indifferent for them, but good for the in trainings, because I feel like they had a good introduction. We got to see them a couple of times, but so just putting in the middle, yeah, let's just go ahead and put them all in indifferent. And do you want to just put them all in the row, or do you want to kind of sort them to the ones that we like the best higher on the list and the ones we like lower on the list, or...
If you want to do that, bud, go ahead. I don't personally give a crap.
All right, so we're just going to throw them all in indifferent, not in any particular order. I will say, though, I always loved that freaking Palmon went from this little fuzzball right here into a plant.
Yeah, I love how Pink Bird goes from a plant into a bird.
Yeah. All right, cool. So
I was blanking on the Pink Bird, the birds in the Biomon. I was blanking on the name so fucking hard.
Biomon, or if we want to go with the original Japanese of Piyomon.
We don't. You want to go for Biomon?
All right, so now we're going to move on to the rookie level. So Agumon.
Agumon, I'd say it's great. It's like a
So
it's the leader's partner. He's the leader of the Digimon. He has like one of the, I wouldn't say the best arc, but he has one of the better arcs because, Tai tries to digivolve him too early or when he's not ready, and he turns into Skull Greymon, and then they have to work it out with each other, and then figure out a way to digivolve into the proper form.
Yeah, so you know what? I was going to say great as well because while all that stuff that you mentioned, but also Agumon just has kind of like, it's just an iconic design, and it's very simplistic, but in a good way. It's the kind of simplistic that stands out to you.
Also, it's the only one out of all of these that has like 20 different forms of it. You got Black Agumon, you got Toy Agumon, you got probably...
there's Ice Agumon, Professor Agumon, Dot Agumon.
There's even the Agumon with the fucking red things on his hands.
Oh yeah, the Agumon that has like the fighting gloves that evolves into Geo Greymon instead of regular Greymon. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to Gabumon, and I'm going to just say, for me, Gabumon, like, I want to say top tier because I love Gabumon as a character. I love the design. I like the fact that Gabumon is actually a lizard who wears the fur of a wolf, so it has more of a wolf design, but it's still just like some sort of little lizard thing.
I have a picture of Agumon without the fur on. It saves on my computer. I'd say without the fur, top tier. With the fur, I'd say it's great. I like, it's... When I think of Digimon, I think of the characters, like their partners too. So it's like, you think about like what Matt had to go through, what both Matt and Tai had to go through, and what their Digimon had to go through.
Yeah,
and then like, they ultimately become Omnimon and somehow best friends who also fucking can't stand each other. That's amazing.
Yeah, and you know what? One thing that I really like with speaking of the arcs, so Gabumon and Matt, when they go back to the digital world to fight the Dark Masters, and Matt gets lied to by Cherrymon about, oh yes, in order to become the best you have to defeat Tai, and Gabumon saying that's like, I don't like this idea, but if this is what you want to do, I'm going to stand by you. And I just love the friendship between those two, which is very iconic because friendship is the crest for those two.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next up, Tentomon. Not even going to try to hide it. I want to put him in top tier. I love his design.
Yeah,
I love his relationship with Izzy.
He's the comic relief of the group.
No, that's Gomamon.
No, he's the comic relief of the group. He's the one that brings Izzy back down to earth.
Yeah, he's a very anchored character, and
in the dub, at least, he's always the one cracking stupid jokes.
Yeah, so where would you want to put him? Because, I'm good with putting him in top tier, but where would you place Tentomon?
Yeah, let's just keep him where he is.
All right, so Tentomon's our first top tier. So now we got to go to Biyomon, which I'm not going to lie. I liked Biyomon's whole thing with trying to get Sora to understand her, and her relationship mirroring Sora's with her moms and all that. But I just don't think that Sora and Biyomon are enough to get into great. But I wouldn't want to put them below good.
Meh.
You say meh?
I hate the fucking design, and I hate her evolution even fucking more. Like, her evolution looks just fucking disgusting.
Okay, like, so I would say good. You would say meh. We're going to go in the middle and put Biyomon in indifferent. All right.
Sure.
Palmon. I'm very indifferent with Palmon.
Just put it indifferent.
All right. Yeah, no need to really.
I like the character Mimi.
Yeah, I like Mimi. I like O2 Mimi.
Yeah, Mimi. That's not a fucking stuck up bitch. But Palmon is like
Yeah. All right, Gomamon. So I want to put Gomamon in great.
It's not. I'd say good at best. You just want to put him in great because you identify as Joe.
I don't identify as Joe. All right, Patamon. Again, this is when I want to throw this one into great so bad because I love everything to do with Patamon and TK and Adventure, and then at O2 they get even better.
Where's the bean tier?
Oh my freaking goodness! I knew you were going to freaking bring up the bean.
Because it's a bean. Just put him in great, just because it's a bean.
All right, he's going in great. Okay, and now Salamon. Honestly,
I put her in meh because you don't even fucking see her at all in the fucking show.
I think you see Salamon once when they defeat Myotismon before he turns into Venom Myotismon, and I agree. Meh is the only place I can see putting Salamon.
Plus, it's like you got a dog turns into a cat. There's too much fucking like interspecies shit. Like, just no.
Yeah. Okay. Greymon. So, all right. So when Agumon first digivolves into Greymon, Agumon's the only one who's had anything to eat. We get him trying to fight Shellmon. Shellmon's just stepping on Agumon. Tai goes and tries hitting Shellmon with a piece of a broken phone booth. He gets attacked, and then Agumon gets the energy and power to digivolve. Iconic moment on the beach. And Greymon, again, like his design, it's just Agumon, but bigger with a little bit more. He's got a little bit new color on his head. He's got the stripes. I want to put him in great.
You can't forget that Greymon was one of the two Digimon that started it all.
That's true, because back with the Tamagotchi, with the 8-bit designs, it was just so much easier to make dinosaurs.
I'm talking about in the show, my guy.
Oh.
Him versus Parrotmon is what started it all.
Oh, yeah.
In the real world.
Yeah, Greymon versus Parrotmon. That was such a cool fight. Tai waking him up with a whistle, and him being like, go get him, Koromon, and then him just being like, I'm Greymon now.
I'd put him in top fucking tier.
Top tier. All right, Garurumon.
Garurumon is the one that ruins the line for me.
Really?
I like where Garurumon. I like Metal Garurumon. He's just too plain.
See, a lot of people actually really hate Garurumon, I've realized in the years, because they hate how he goes to bipedal with clothes just to go back to being a quadruped.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that's just people bitching for no reason.
yeah, but I like Garurumon. Oh, that's probably just biased because he's my second favorite of the partner Digimon from Adventure. And again with his first Digivolution, with they're fighting Seadramon, and Seadramon's heading towards the island, and then Matt distracts Seadramon and gets caught in the tail as being crushed to death, and Gabumon finally gets the courage to Digivolve.
The fact that you fucking remember all of this fucking like second by second still fucking astounds me. Just put him in good.
Yeah, I want to put him in great, but I
Like
can settle on
here,
good.
here's my thing about it, right? Is that he's just too fucking plain looking, right? But if you look at the evolution, like where Garurumon is clearly like a step up from Garurumon.
Yeah, no, I can definitely understand that it just being too plain, and I gave Agumon and Greymon points for that, but yeah, I can definitely understand where you're coming with
The thing
Garurumon.
though, the thing is that like, you would expect um Digimon to have like draconic creatures and stuff. He's just Garurumon is just a fucking wolf.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the only cool thing is, in the I don't know if it's the same in the Japanese, but in the dub, when he gets analyzed by Tennomon, it's like, his fur is as strong as steel. That's kind of cool. I mean, it never comes into play.
No, it never does.
All right, Kabuterimon.
Kabuterimon.
All right,
Put that
so
thing in great.
great. I would say great as well because I love the design, and like the fact that he's clearly based off of a specific type of beetle, but the fact that he has other insect attributes, like he's got very fly-like designs as well, but also just to bring it up with the evolution, his evolution was different from everyone else's. Everyone else, oh, my partner's in danger, time to digivolve. But with Tentomon, it's like, oh, put in that code that we found in the giant battery to force my Digivolution so that we can defeat Andromon, because he's beating the crap out of Greymon and Garurumon right now.
Yeah.
All right, Birdramon.
Meh.
Meh.
Look at its fucking face.
Okay, so yeah, Birdramon is definitely one of the weaker design champions. I can definitely agree there. I I kind of want to put it in different, but yeah, we'll go ahead and throw it in meh. Even its evolution wasn't very cool. I mean, like, Biyomon tries to stop Meramon, Meramon backhands Biyomon, and then Meramon goes to attack the Yokomon and the Digidestin, and then she's Birdramon, and this Digimon made out of fire gets beat by having more fire put inside of it until the black gear gets forced out, and yeah, it just wasn't a very great episode in my opinion.
No.
All right, Togemon. God, this is going to actually be kind of hard to rank.
Is there less than meh?
Let's see now. We can add a row.
Okay, add a row and just call it Togemon and then put Togemon in that row.
Okay, add row below, and we're going to call it Togemon. We'll make it green for. Oh
No,
wait.
you just you edited that row.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let's make this May again. All right. It's my first time editing someone else's list, and this will be Togemon, which I'm fine with giving Togemon its own section here. So Togemon, its evolution with Monzemon. You know what? Mimi wasn't in danger. It was Palmon digivolving because they felt bad for the Numamon, but
Listen, it's a fucking cactus
with boxing gloves.
with boxing gloves, and its fucking main attack isn't even using the boxing gloves. It's spinning around and sending out needles.
That is very true. Needle spray is not a very. I mean, yeah,
What's the
really...
point of the boxing gloves?
Well, we do get to see it punch things.
Yeah, but If your
Yeah,
entire thing is it has boxing gloves, make its like special attack about punching, not
fair
about
enough.
spinning around it in a circle and fucking shooting out needles.
All right, Ikakumon. I want to put him in great.
He's got cock in his name, so go ahead and put him wherever you want to put him.
Okay, so Ikakumon, I still love his evolution. So Joe wants to prove himself to the other Digidestined, so he tries to climb Infinity Mountain by himself. They come across a Unimon, it's drinking water from a stream, it gets hit by a black gear, and then Joe decides to jump on the back of the flying horse to try to pull the gear out, gets knocked off. Gomamon's like, no, Joe, because he's about to fall to his death, and then he turns into this giant thing that shoots missiles from its horn. It's a great Digimon.
Hey Digimon, hey Digimon. Monster friends to the boys and girls. Hey Digimon, hey Digimon. Champions of the digital
I
world.
was wondering when it will take one of us to. Okay, Anjumon time. I, I, I'm not gonna lie. I want to put him in top tier.
No, see, here's my problem with it, right? It's like the Digidestined, they had their fucking 6v1 on fucking what's his name?
Devimon.
Devimon?
Yeah.
And they're getting fucking creamed. I'm sure some of them also got creamed pie. Cream pied, not creamed pie. But then the bean digivolves into an angel, and then the angel just fucking destroys Devimon without breaking a sweat. Like
Okay.
it's
Well, for one,
no.
it wasn't not breaking his sweat. He sacrificed his own life. 2, he absorbed the energy of all the other Digimon. And then 3, Holy Digimon are kind of busted in Digimon because they have more than one Digicore, and Holy Digimon have more power than most Digimon of their level. So even though he's a champion, he's more close to an ultimate level than a champion in strength.
Okay, but Devimon and Angemon are the same creature.
Yeah, but like I don't know, just I want to put him in top tier because like Patamon getting in the way of Devimon's claws, and it looks like TK got crushed, but it's Patamon, and then he pulls in all the power. He's like, I won't let you destroy this island, and then he sacrifices himself, and Devimon does that whole speech of, I took everything you had to destroy me, but there are far more powerful Digimon than me. What are you going to do when you have to fight them? Then TK being all sad, and Agumon being all, I'll come back if you want me to. And then he becomes the egg, and we get to find out how Digimon get reborn. But
There's a lot. There's a lot of words.
yeah, okay. So where would you throw Anjumon?
I'd say great.
I can settle on great. Great's a good spot for him. All right. So we're on to the ultimate. Wait, no, sorry, Gatomon. I almost forgot about Gatomon.
Just put her in great. She's a kitty. It's fine.
Yeah, and I love Gatomon's whole story with Wizardmon and all that.
Wizardmon.
Yeah. I can't believe I almost forgot about Gatomon and the champion. That's what happens when they use the champion as the rookie. All right, Metal Greymon.
Amazing.
Yeah, like
he's got fucking titty blasters. Just fucking put him top tier and let's move on, my guy.
I mean, yeah, I was going to mention, like Ty finally finding out what true courage is and being able to make him digivolve to fight Edamon while he's mixed in with that giant ball of cables was a really cool scene. It was our first time seeing someone digivolve also, with a crest.
He's like the main body of Chimeramon, something like that. Or no, he's got the hair.
Yeah, he's got
Chimeramon's.
Yeah, he's got hair, he's got Greymon's body and Metal Greymon's hair.
Yeah, because Metal Greymon's hair is the most powerful part of its body.
Well, I mean, the style, man. You gotta have the style. All right, where Garurumon. So, I want to put this in great because I love the whole episode of Matt and Joe working in the restaurant and Devimon making it look like Joe's messing up on purpose, and then Matt discovering the true meaning of friendship to evolve Garurumon.
Didn't Digitamamon have like a dark gear in him or something like that?
No, he was just an asshole. You're
no,
thinking about
he had a dark spiral.
You're thinking about O2.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Also, he's just got.
I've already said I like the design, so I like it better than War Garurumon. So
Yeah.
if we put Garurumon in good, we can't put Ware in good too. You know?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, he does have those cool rocker pants. Okay, Mega Kabuterimon.
That's top tier, my guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I love its design, and also just the episode with Vetamon and Izzy giving up, his curiosity, and Tentomon sticking by his side, and then eventually becoming Mega Kabuterimon and destroying that weird second dimension that they were in.
Yeah,
Garudamon. Okay, so
I like his design a lot more than Birdramon.
yeah, like I love the design of Garudamon, and again, I mentioned I love the story of Garudamon, Biyomon and Sora's relationship being a mirror of Sora and her mother's, and Sora finding out about love and being able to evolve it, and the fact that this was able to go toe to toe with Myotismon, but I definitely want to put say top tier, but I don't know if I would want to put it in good or great.
You just said you want to put it in top tier, but you don't know
No,
if you want to
I
put
said
it in.
I wouldn't want to put it in top tier,
Oh,
but I don't know if it would be great or
you know,
good.
I'd say good because if you look at the great spot, like a lot of those are better than Garudamon.
Yeah. All right.
So just off that basic principle, it's a good design. It's a great design, but the ones that are in great are better. So it would be unfair to them to rate them as.
Yeah, okay. Lilymon. I just want to throw this in the Togemon tier.
Well, you can't. There's Togemon tiers for Togemon only.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I love Lilymon's design. It's very different from Palmon and Togemon, and I like that. But its fight against Dark Tyrannomon, where it literally just made a flower necklace that made it not be angry, and then it got one shot by Myotismon.
But yeah, it's fucking trash tier. Put it in meh.
Yeah. Like, just because it has a really good design, I almost want to put it in indifferent, but man, it just feels so right for this Digimon.
So this next one,
Zudomon.
I remember how it Digivolves for the first time. They're fighting Marine Devimon in the real world, and Marine Devimon's attacking a boat, and then this guy fucking Thor's hammer Digivolves and fucking tears him a new asshole.
Oh, you were so close.
No, that's how it happened. I remember.
No. So, TK and Joe were riding on Ikakumon, and then they ran into Mega Seadramon. And then Mega Seadramon knocked them off of Ikakumon, and then Joe gave TK a board to hold on to because TK couldn't swim, and then Joe, who also couldn't swim, he was like, I can't let anything bad happen to you. I promised your mom I'd take care of you. And then he started to sink under the water. Ikakumon Digivolve saves Joe. But I feel like Zudomon deserves either top tier or great. It's got an amazing design.
He's Thor. He's Thor Turtle Walrus good dude.
Yeah. Like, he's definitely... I don't know if I want
He definitely fights Marine Devimon. Zudomon fights Marine Devimon. I might have been in 02, but I remember clearly those two fighting.
I think Ikakumon fought Marine Devimon after that guy that they got a car ride from pushed Izzy off a bridge.
I don't know. But it is Thor Walrus Turtle. So put him wherever you want.
All right, you know what? I don't think he's quite top tier. He's right on the border, so I'll put him at the top of great. Magna Angemon. So
based off of design alone, he's got a better design than Angemon. But the whole thing with fucking Black War Greymon, he's like, oh, you gotta stop it. Blah, blah, blah,
yeah, I mean, he almost defeated Black War Greymon. Like, I want to put him in top tier because I love the Angemon line. I love his design, but the fact that he wasn't allowed to defeat any evil Digimon on his own, like he opened the Gate of Destiny, but Metal Garurumon and War Greymon notched Piedmon into it. He did help with Apocalypmon, but everyone was part of that fight, and he never got to defeat Black War Greymon or Venom Myotismon. And the fact that he never got any victories in the show kind of downgrades him. So
he's Ash's Torterra status. He looks cool, he is cool, but he didn't win anything by himself.
Yeah.
Or at all. So
I want to put him in great.
Do it.
All right, cool. I wasn't sure if you had any sort of arguments with that or not.
So this next one's top tier, just because of how fucking memed it is for being a fucking waifu.
Yeah, also, I would say top tier just because I loved Angewomon's introduction with, Wizardmon gets killed, becomes this, absorbs the power of everyone else, and what? Angewomon just did what Angemon did to Devimon, but to Myotismon, except she didn't have to kill herself for it.
Yeah, because she's not a fucking scrub.
Yeah, but, top tier because she is the Digimon waifu, or at least one of them. All right, War Greymon.
Top tier.
I was going to say top tier, like there's no debate about it. And
whether it's him or Black War Greymon.
Okay, whoa, this is a new evolution for Agumon.
He's just rainbow colored, man. Proud.
All right, Metal Garurumon, I would also say top tier.
Yeah, just off the basis that like
these two were a pair.
Yeah, they were a pair. I don't think Gabumon and Agumon ever actually like fought of their own accord.
No, the only time that they ever fought with each other was when Cherrymon and Puppetmon lied to Matt, and Matt had Metal Garurumon attack War Greymon before Homeostasis took over Kari and showed them the past of the digital world and how the Dark Master stole the Digi-Eggs.
Yeah, so those guys have been buddies since the beginning. They're a pair. You can't have one without the other, especially since like Omnimon is like apparently the strongest Digimon in the world.
Well, he's one of the 10 Royal Knights. He's on. There's people that are on par with him, but yeah, he is one of the most powerful Digimon. All right, Hercules Kabuterimon. So, I love the design. And I like the scene in Tri when he fought off all the other Digimon that had been infected by the virus, and he was the only one able to resist it. But he only appeared in Tri. That kind of downgrades him.
But I mean, that's the same for every single one of them that are left. Except, no, because I think didn't...
Seraphimon and Magnadramon appeared in the Digimon the movie when they fought Cherubimon.
Yeah.
But all they did was release the golden Digi-Eggs, and then they got swatted out of the sky and reduced back to their rookie forms.
I'd put this one in good, because I love the design, but it's the lack of use of this Digimon. Like, yeah, I get the point of, like, Tai and Matt having their Digimon fully digivolve to Mega, and then having, Kari and TK as being like the two pairs, right?
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, I definitely feel like
it took them fucking 20 years, 25 years to fucking fully digivolve to Mega.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, the Megas had existed in the video games and all that, but this isn't about the video games, this is about the anime, and there could have definitely been some sort of in-between movie for Adventure, between Adventure and O2, where we got to see the other original Digidestin get their Megas.
Yeah.
All right, Ho-Omon. Again, I love the design, but it just was not used at all, and also it's one scene in Tri that I can think of. I mean, it appeared more than once, but when it digivolved in this form, like, it just wasn't very memorable to me. It's aside from the fact that Biyomon finally started to want to be friends with Sora again.
I'd say
I kind of want to say indifferent.
Yeah, I think its design is worse than Garudamon's, if I'm being honest. Honestly,
I would agree with you there.
Garudamon is definitely the top of that evolution chain.
Yeah. Okay. Rosemon. So It's another waifu Digimon. And
yeah, but
it
it can't stand it can't stand to Angela.
yeah, but again, like it didn't have a lot of use, and I kind of want to like I don't
You
want
know
to put
what?
it in good, and I kind of don't want to put it in indifferent because we actually have seen this mega used in another series in Digimon Data Squad, the 5th season, where the other the other Agumon is, but it's for a different Digimon that's not part of the Togemon line. Like the fact that it's a shared mega kind of makes me want to put it in meh.
Uh, you know, put it in there. The only thing that's good about that Digimon, is the boob physics.
Yeah. All right. Vikemon. Okay, so again, lack
I
of
fucking hate this design. It looks like shit.
really
You go
now.
you go from Zudomon, which looks dope, to that. Which I get like the Viking inspiration and all that. It looks like garbage. It
I
looks like they tried to be Blastoise.
I actually really love Vikemon's design.
It looks terrible.
So I'm guessing you would want to put it in meh.
I wouldn't want to put it in bed because it's definitely better than the 4 that are there.
All right, so you would have put it in indifferent.
I mean, I know that you want to put it in top tier.
I wouldn't put it in top tier. I was thinking either low grade or like high, like above Garudamon, but
Yeah, I'd put it like mid tier good.
mid tier. Okay, so like between Gomamon and Garudamon.
Yeah.
All right, actually, you know what? Let's actually, I think that with Hercules Kabuterimon,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. High good.
yeah, high good, not low good. And honestly, uh yeah, I think everything's in a good position there. Like indifferent and all that, the order doesn't really matter much in my opinion, but if we had to put if we had to put these in orders, I'd put this at the bottom of meh.
Yeah, I'd put Lilymon at the top meh. Because it's
Yeah.
like it's design, it's good, it's just terrible. Togemon has to go to the bottom of Togemon though.
Yeah.
There's no top of Togemon for Togemon.
All right, Serafimon. Stellar design, all that, but again, like really no use. So I kind of want to put it bottom great.
I would put it good because sole reason is that we put the Wrestlers Evolution line great, and they all have, except for you know Magna Angemon. You know,
Yeah.
Angemon had like a clear like this is my moment. Patamon's a bean. This is good.
All right.
Just put it like mid tier good. It's pretty great. So isn't that also one of the 10 douchebags or whatever?
Oh no, Serafimon is one of the 3 holy Digimon that watch over the digital heavens and protect the digital world, along with Cherubimon and Ophanimon, who is not on this list because they went with Gaidamon's original Megadramon. Which, speaking of Megadramon,
Looks like shit. Put it in May. I hate it. I fucking hate it. This entire line is dog, cat, angel, dragon.
but it's a cat dragon.
Yeah, it's still a fucking terrible design.
Can we at least like put it in, like,
Yeah, put it in different.
yeah, like, okay, do we like it more than Hoomon or less than Hoomon? Because I kind of like it more than Hoomon.
They're like the same for me. Just whatever you want.
All right. Okay, so with the baby and in trainings, those orders don't really matter. But would we say that we like Biomon or Palmon more?
Honestly, I'd say bring Palmon down to meh. Because it's, I don't know, poison ivy. He's like, no.
I can agree with that. kind of want to put it higher than Birdramon, though.
Yeah, Birdramon's terrible. Everything's higher than Birdramon.
Except for Togemon.
Yeah, except for Togemon. Honestly, fucking create a new category just for Birdramon. You got top tier, great, good, indifferent, meh, Birdramon, and then Togemon.
I'm okay with this. We'll give it pink because red's already being used.
Also, usually when you see Dra in the Pokemon in Digimon's name, it's like it means like dragon.
Oh yeah, no, Birdramon's a dragon.
No, it's not. It's a fucking bird.
No, it's a plant that becomes a plant bird that becomes a dragon that becomes a bird
Phoenix.
that becomes a phoenix. Like, Birdramon is technically a dragon Digimon. Like, War Greymon's Dramon Destroyers would do more damage to Birdramon than it would Garudamon. Alright.
It says giant bird Digimon.
Yeah, do we want to rearrange any of the other things? Like,
no.
Yeah, fair.
All just like Marimon is a Digimon that was generated from the defensive firewall. That's stupid.
Alright, so yeah, this is us ranking the Digimon Adventure partners and their Digimons, like their entire lines.
Are we sure it's not Bird Ramon?
No, it's Birdramon.
But then it would be Birdramon, not Birdramon.
Yeah, I don't know, but so this was our list, and maybe we'll do another one of these, who knows.